tell you a little bit about what to wear to a casting. Alright, so I'm just going to get right into it because I hate when there's like a lot of intro and people don't really get right into with their point. So, okay, when you go to a casting, it depends what casting it is, but any like average casting, you want to make sure you wear anything that shows off your figure. So I would recommend wearing dark skinny jeans. If they have a little bit of rips in them, that's okay. I wore that actually today. I had a casting. I should have took a photo of it, but I wore really tight, high-waisted black skinny jeans. I love black, so I always wear that. And then I have these strappy black heels I wore with a black fitted tank. Actually, this is a top I wore. So you want to make sure you wear a black fitted tank top. If it's like a tank top, like a spaghetti strap, but like a little thicker, that's okay. You just want to make sure it shows off your figure. Like the reason I wore this is because it shows your stomach a little bit, and I felt like it showed off my stomach more than like a tank top, because a tank top covers your jeans, and I felt like it made me look a little bulky, and I wanted them to see like my figure. But it depends. Like if you're going to like a real fancy like casting, if that makes any sense, I wouldn't recommend wearing like a crop top. But it wasn't, my jeans were really high, so it was only like showing this much of my skin, so that's okay. But you want to make sure, like I have short hair, so I usually just leave my hair down. But if you go to a casting, you want to make sure you always have a hair tie on your wrist. But make sure it's not like really, or just keep it in your jeans, because if they're taking photos of you, you don't want like that line. I always end up doing that. I'm like, crap. I have a big line on my arm. But yeah, because when I put my hair up, it looks like a nub in the back. So I just keep it down. And if they're taking a profile shot, usually when you go to a casting, they take photos of you. They'll take a front one, and then a smiling one, and then profile means to the side. So you're going to stand like this. And since I have short hair and I don't usually put it up, I'll put my hair behind my ear so they can see my face. And they'll usually take a back shot and then another profile shot on the other side. And you want to make sure you give a little bit like different expressions. Regular, smiling, little like smirk, be a little flirty with it. And you just want to show your personality, because really your personality is what makes you get booked. You could have the best looks in the world, but if you have like the shittiest personality, no one's gonna book you. You could be not that, everyone's beautiful, but if you're not really what they're looking for and you have a really good personality and you click with the guy right away or the girl, they might book you just because of that. So you got to go in there with a positive attitude. Don't go in there like, I'm better than everybody else. I'm not, like, I don't even know why I'm here. Don't go in like that. You want to go in, you want to be nice to everybody you see. You want to be nice to the receptionist. Be nice to the person that walks you back. Be nice to everybody, because you don't know who they are. And being mean to maybe that one person could make you not get booked. And like me, I want to get booked for every job I go to. Every casting I go to. So yeah, just make sure you wear really flattering clothes, but simple. Oh yeah, and with your makeup, if you have like beautiful, beautiful skin, I wouldn't recommend wearing any. If you have like really perfect skin, just a little bit of mascara and a little bit of gloss to make your lips not like, if they're real pigmented already, you don't need that. But I have to put a little bit on because my lips aren't that like pink. But I wear just a little bit of foundation on my skin just to cover up any flaws. If you have any flaws, wear like the lightest like foundation, not heavy coverage. You just want to put the little bit amount on, and then put mascara, just a little bit, not like so much, not do like 10 coats. You just want to do like one coat just to make your eyelashes pop a little bit. And if you usually do your brows, I would do them because when I was younger, the whole fad was in of the skinniest eyebrows the better. But now it's thicker, so girls growing up, they haven't gotten their eyebrows waxed, so they actually have really nice eyebrows. But if you were like me and got your eyebrows waxed so thin and they haven't grown back, I would draw them in a little bit, but like I drew mine in a little bit. You just want to make sure it's not like crazy dark. Just make sure it looks natural, because you don't want to go in without any on and then your eyebrows are real thin or like she doesn't look like her photos. So yeah, but make sure your hair is always clean. If you have really long hair, put it back in a clean ponytail. And always bring your comp card. And always bring your portfolio. Now I use my portfolio on my iPad. I have 2 iPads. And I used to use the regular size, but now I have the mini. It's just like this big. It's real thin. I always put my photos on that because it's a lot easier to upload. Like, say you did a photo shoot yesterday and the guy was like, here, your photos are done already. You go pop them right on that instead of having to go to the printing store and get them printed. I always had so many issues with that. Literally, I would be like, oh my god, I have a casting like last minute tomorrow. I need new pictures. I need my new photos I just got done in my portfolio. So I'd go get them done and I'd pick them up and they're like, here you go. I open them. They're all fuzzy, like pixelated. They look horrible. And I just was spending so much money on that. It was just such a waste. I still have my portfolio. It's nice to look back on. But with the technology advancing nowadays, so many models just use iPads. Or if you have Android, a tablet, whatever. A tablet or an iPad, I would say, is the best route to go. If you don't have enough money for that, just use a portfolio. But I think they have cheap tablets out nowadays. And your comm card, I should have grabbed mine. But you want to make sure your face is on the front, just like a headshot, with your name underneath, or your agency. And then on the back, usually 4 photos and then your stats. And make sure your stats are correct, because if you have gained or lost any weight and your stats aren't correct, you want to make sure you have an updated comm card. Say last minute, you're like, oh my god, this is like this, I don't like this comm card anymore. You can always ask your agent and they'll print out a temporary one for you. Like sometimes on their website, they can print out like one with all your photos and then your stats underneath. It might be on like a flimsy piece of paper, but trust me, the client will take anything over nothing. If you don't have anything, like I went to a casting once, I forgot my portfolio, I didn't have my comm card. I never got the call back because they don't remember you. They have a whole stack of comm cards later when they're like, all right, let's look at these that we saw the girls earlier, or the guys, and they look through them. They don't remember me. Maybe if they did in their head, but they're like, where is she at? They don't see. So you want to make sure you always have it, because I made the mistake of like forgetting mine sometimes. But I would always recommend keeping some in your car, in your purse, always having your voucher book on you when you book jobs, because I've forgotten that before. Always keep an extra pen on you, and always, if you're going to a casting, I would always wear nude underwear or black, and you want to wear the seamless ones, that if you wear like, say you wear like a maxi dress, a real tight one, the type of underwear that doesn't show through that, because if you wear like bright underwear and then underwear that has lines in it or lace, you'll see it through it, and you don't know what kind of, they might put you in some like dress, and if they see your underwear popping through like that, it's not really like looks professional. So always make sure you have a nude bra, black bra, and then nude underwear, black underwear. You want to make sure you buy a lot of them so you don't have to keep washing it over and over again. But Victoria's Secret has a lot. That's where I got mine. I tried to get some from Calvin Klein the other day, but it was like 3 for $30. I guess I don't know. I think it's kind of expensive for underwear. But the bras I do have are from Calvin Klein. They are good. It's a t-shirt bra, and you want to make sure it doesn't like have any like wires in it, because if you're like a fit model or regular model, they want a bra that shows your actual cup size. I made the mistake when I first started. I always wore the Victoria's Secret bombshell bra that adds 2 cup sizes, so like it was literally like out here. But now I wear my size. I'm a 32B, and it's so much more comfortable when you wear your own size. I'm touching my boobs right now, but anyway, it's so much more comfortable when you wear your own size. And when they measure you, if they measure you at castings, they'll know your exact size, because you want to make sure you're their exact size that they are asking for. Because if they have you take your shirt off and they measured you and then they measure you again and it's like totally different, it kind of like rubs them the wrong way. So you want to make sure you always have everything right. Alright, so that's everything I have today about going to a casting and a little bit more. I hope you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Leave comments in the section below if any other videos, any more modeling tips you would like to see me record, and I'll definitely show you that soon. Alright, thanks, bye.